Just finished putting all the fans in. I got the two 200 millimeters up here, and then I have another one. I don't know. Actually, let's get some light in there. Okay, there we go. So I have one 200 there, two 120s there, and then two 200s there. Let's start it up. Those guys are going. Oh, I also have one in there. Thought that was a good little. I think I'm gonna make it look like an eyeball or something. And so that's the build. It's at least the case build for it. Oh, and there's the 120 down there too. Oh, and for a better view, you got two 120s. Well, we can see that on the bottom of the case, so they're sucking air in. A lot of fans. Who doesn't like themselves some fans? I had trouble with my CPU cooler. There we go. This guy bumping up against this fan and not quite fitting. So, because these two attachments are they're offset from each other, you can actually fit and has it where this let's see. This little lip right here is actually raised up. So if you would have mounted these bottom attachment parts, then this fan would be raised up a little bit more, and I couldn't get it to fit in there with that CPU cooler. So I was able to just turn it slightly and attach with these slightly longer screws, which normal case or normal fan screws don't actually fit into those holes. And so I found these screws in the box, or one of my screws maybe. Attach those, and it fits flush with this grid, and it's a good, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch closer to the wall, or as far as you can, and it gave it just enough room to fit in there. So got all my fans in there. Oh, I mounted one right there where I had taken out some of the hard drive bays, and because I thought a bunch of air was going to exhaust out of that spot right there, so I put a fan in there. So I have a bunch of fans, one there, one there, one there, and then these two on the side, and this other one, all intaking. And then we have the 200 intaking directly onto the board, and then we have the two 100s exhausting, a back AeroCool fan exhausting. There's a 120 millimeter fan inside there, and then something weird about this case is it came with these little standoffs to mount your power supply with a little bit of room in there, and it does still have a grate like these here have as well down here, so it can still intake, but it also intakes a little bit from the case itself. I haven't run into any problems with that. And put the hard drive bay from the Antec 900 in here, and it mounted one of the stock fans in there. It gives it a nice little white look, matches the case. And it does actually work still with this closed. I was surprised, because it will take air from all the edges as well as from within, pulling in here up and out, because there's airflow along here. And stay tuned for a later video when I remake my Antec 900 as a silent computer with a bunch of 120 silent fans, and make it for like a tabletop computer. No LEDs, just silent, cool fans and case.